The highly anticipated series PIYASA, starring Alp Navruz as Kenan and İlayda Alişan as Münnever, kicks off with an intriguing and dramatic first episode. Kenan Alp Navruz is introduced as a young, dynamic, and extremely popular actor. However, he is also known for his reckless and carefree lifestyle. Constantly surrounded by the controversies, he is frequently involved in a scandal with different women, which keeps him in a headline. Despite this, he remains unfazed by the negative publicity and continues to live life on his own terms. The episode opened with Kenan filming a scene for his latest project. After finishing his shot, he steps outside where a crowd of fans eagerly awaits him. Among them is a young woman who is obsessed with him. She boldly tells him that she is willing to do anything for him. Kenan takes notice of her and asks his assistant to gather details about her. Münnever İlayda Alişan is a simple, innocent girl from a conservative village. She comes from an Orthodox family and wears a hijab. Following a strict tradition, her life is overshadowed by sorrow as her mother is in a final stage of cancer. Münnever is engaged to Adar, a local thug who had once helped her family financially. However, she does not love him and is only marrying him to fulfill her mother's dying wish. On the night of her wedding, tragedy strikes. Her mother passes away, leaving her devastated. Meanwhile, a journalist named Hasan wrote a controversial article about Kenan, exposing his scandalous relationship with women. The article spread like a wildfire, causing an uproar. Kenan's mother, a controlling woman who always seeks to keep her son under her influence, is greatly disturbed by the article. She worries about its impact on his career. However, Kenan remains indifferent to the controversy. He is a carefree man who enjoys life without worrying about the consequences of his action. After her mother's funeral, Münnever wishes to stay in her family home for a few days to grieve with her brothers. However, her husband Adar does not approve of this. He insists that she should move in with him immediately as his wife. Frustrated by her refusal, Adar forcibly takes Münnever back to her house under the pretense of collecting some of her belongings. Once inside, Adar attempts to force himself on her. Münnever is terrified and manages to escape. She runs to her younger brother, who worked at a coffee shop. Seeking refuge, overwhelmed by her situation, she calls Hasan and confesses everything. Hasan immediately asks her to come to Istanbul for safety. With no other option, Münnever leaves for Istanbul and takes shelter in Hasan's home. Hasan has a younger sister, Özge, who is also an actress. She is offered a role in the same series as Kenan. However, both Hasan and Özge's husband are against her working with Kenan due to his reputation. But Özge is determined to take the opportunity and refuses to listen to them. When Adar discovers that Münnever has left, he is furious. He takes his anger out on her younger brother, beating him up to find out where she is. He then makes a video call to Münnever, threatening to kill her brothers if she does not return. Terrified for her siblings, Münnever decides to go back. Without informing Hasan, she heads to the bus station early in the morning. However, she unexpectedly runs into Özge, who learns about her situation. Instead of letting Münnever return to Adar, Hasan convinces her to go to film set with Özge. Hasan promises to meet her there later. Kenan, on the other hand, had spent the night drinking and wakes up late. He had earlier invited the fangirl to his house but in the end dismissed her. Still intoxicated, he heads to the set for his shoot. At the film set, Kenan is told about the upcoming scene, a romantic moment where he has to hug and kiss his on-screen wife from behind. He drunkenly prepares for the shot. Meanwhile, Münnever arrives on the set with Özge, completely unaware of what awaits her. In his intoxicated state, Kenan mistakenly assumed that Münnever is the actress playing his wife in the scene. Without hesitation, he moves behind her, hugs her tightly, and kisses her. Münnever, shocked and utterly confused, freezes, unable to process what just happened. And with this dramatic twist, the first episode of PIYASA comes to an intense and unexpected end. So what happened next? Will Münnever's life take a new turn after this unexpected encounter with Kenan? How will Adar react to her disappearance? And will Kenan realize what he has done? Don't miss the next episode of PIYASA. Stay tuned for more updates and let us know in the comments what do you think what will happen next.